tough, especially as the game scales on, until you get a dispel mechanic. And I think this game looks tough for Execration from the draft. They have to play a very specific way to maximize the Timber Saw, and it just feels like TNC has the easier to execute draft here, just to find a win condition.
If they do, Jonathan, it should be a very interesting game number 3 to finish off this series. And John, do you have a preferred draft? I mean, they are very different drafts, so I feel like asking you which one you do prefer.
Yeah, I lean towards TNC. Again, a
T1 tower apart from one, and that's going to be Palos. Stun's going to fly in. Carlo going to be able to land the Starbreaker. Palos going to be the first blood here for TNC. And of all heroes to take it, John, it was the Medusa.
That's what you like to see. Rune control is important for both sides. We'll see who commits the early supports. That does give us some time. Oh.
In trouble. Oh, fuck! He went back in. He didn't run deeper. So really needs to die there.
Yeah, I mean, you're giving a little bit of EXP towards pallets that he really shouldn't have. Carlo does hit level 3 though, and they're going to go on to Sinzo.
If they are, Carlo able to get another kill. Back down to the bot lane. We've got this Silencer Medusa lane here by TNT against Tino on the Timber. And of course, as I look away, Palos ends up going down as well. But John, talk to me about the bot lane quickly before another kill happens.
Does get punished for it, so some time wasted from Execration. Palos is all alone once more up top.
He is, and he's going to be chased down. Palos going to try and tank through it, but eventually going to drop. Bob, or rather Bok and Carlo once again getting so aggressive as Yoa now. Find Shanks in the jungle, and Bob susceptible to dying. There's now mid lane. Bob might be susceptible. Krish trying to move in for an avalanche. There is a double damage rune there, and Bob is going to try and go for this. He does pick it up, but it's maybe just going to cost him his own life. And it will. Krish does manage to
need to force some attention onto him, but look at TNC. They just keep invading that top jungle.
Once again, going to be targeted, but they don't have the damage. Still, they do go for a Solar Guardian, but it's going to be a little bit off the mark. It won't matter, though. Palos is going to drop, and it almost looked like Krish just wasn't on the same page.
And Palos trying to farm up. This is not ideal. This is slowing down both cores' farm, and just look at TNC running forward.
Idiot core hit is going to drop the Pugna.
Get some levels on Shanks. This Enigma has been a good start.
Oh, Bob. He gets caught out this time. Krish very, very happy. Getting the voice lines out. The Avalanche Toss combo with the last word just proving to be more than enough to catch out the Lena. Execration is nowhere near ready to fight, but at least they can take down Mavis. It's not a great trade, but it's something.
Something at
chip damage off. We'll see if Execration can slow this down. That Krish gonna make the jump in. Bob has been caught out. Solar Guardian is there, but he tossed him out of the Solar Guardian. It just won't matter. Spirit Vessel was there in time by Carlo, but now the team fight really breaks out. Palos, he's gonna try and rush on to the Dawnbreaker, but they swap back in. Tino on the Timber Saw getting stunned up into a double stun. Palos still in trouble. Stone Gaze is there. It slows them down as Palos is just ticking out. The Spirit Vessel, the tree toss.
A lot of reliance on Bob's Lena, who might get caught out once more if he's not careful.
May, Krish, again, nice initiation with the Avalanche and the toss combination into the Starbreaker. Bob, he's going to try to go for a run. Carlo actually didn't have the Celestial Hammer, so they can't get it done yet. Carlo's going to go for a run, and Krish, he will back off as well. They throw the hammer out in the end, but it's not going to be enough though. Krish jumps in again, does get the Avalanche toss, but can he get his way out? No TP available. He'll use the Tumbler's Toy and has a blink up in 5. But he's in big, big trouble. Nether Blast is going to connect. Midnight Pulse is there. Krish forced to try and fight back with the Avalanche Toss. Does do so. But Bob gets the tips out. Krish, he'll put the hand up, but he is almost certainly just going to die. And so they do finally punish Krish. He's on the way again. Blink up in 1, so he could make the jump in, but who does he aim? He sees Vincenzo, but instead he wants the Enigma with the toss back right back towards Bok. They do have help incoming, but they are going to lose Shanks immediately. As now Tino makes the jump in. Global Silence is there. They're onto the Bristleback. They really want this kill as Palos is going to try to run away, but Krish, he's got the toss back. A 1-for-2 trade. They'll even find the remnant of the Vengers. Bob does get jumped, but pops his BKB in time. He's going to be all right. It's still
Execration, again, all things considered, are keeping themselves in the game. 1K net for lead still stands down as well.
Mid lane, Magic Missiles there. Krish again with the initiation, not going for the toss. In fact, he's on cooldown. Instead, they'll go onto the Bristleback. Palos still in trouble, but is going to be able to back up. So instead, they'll go after Shanks, but he has the black hole and he does get it in time. right before the Starbreaker, but he's still going to drop his block. Keeps the fight going. In comes Tino. He melts Christian Mavis. Maybe they can take this fight, Execration. They are holding on to Palos. Carlo on his way out, and it seems as though
Execration need to keep playing before that time. Once the Scotty's up, that tankiness of the Bristle, that tankiness of the Timbersaw kind of disappear. And the Deuce starts to take over the game. So let's see if the openings present itself for Execration again, keeping themselves up. Bob, though,
in trouble. He's going to try for the BKB TP play, but Bok is going to have the vision thanks to Carlo and, well, Bob, he's been... Krish, also there. Tino is going to be the target as they do get the swap off. Immediate Avalanche, immediate Spirit Vessel, and immediate toss. Tino, he can't sustain that much damage. The Wraith Pack coming in, it just... They avoid the Pugna. Instead, they might run into Palos. Not Palos again. He's got no help around him here, John. DNC, they just return to the same place and they find another great pickle.
Yeah, they just read the movements of Execration, always finding something down the bot.
Oh boy, Krish, very good with these initiations. Another Avalanche, another toss onto Vincenzo, and another kill for the Tiny.
Right left, and have to put their bodies for it.
Stun out. See, not sure about this team fight. Tino, he is though. He'll move in. Yoe will start moving onto the Bristle. They've got the double stun going. Keep in mind, Shanks still has that blink black hole available. Just looking for that right moment as Yoe still trying to move away. Does go into the vent with Pop. He has the remnant. Swap back onto Pop. They found the Lena. That's a big target. In fact, the Bristle now dropping way too low. Where's the black hole? It's not coming out yet. Shanks being very patient.
So if they work an angle out, it could be good, but there are wards here from PNC.
Bob, nice swap back, does find the Bristle. Carlos, still getting confidence. In fact, Bob does move in. Krish, he's gonna melt. Execration now. They is still dropping. TNC, they've missed their timing now, and Carlos is just gonna rush onto them. Bob might just melt for the first life. Onto the Medusa they go. It's a much harder target, but Yoe eventually does get caught out. Shanks with a great black hole. Solar Guardian is there, but now the double light strike array from Bob. Yoe out of mana, out of life, and is just dead. Oh boy. It happens that quickly, Jonathan.
God.
Mavis to drop. No buyback. Need that global silence available to cancel these black holes off. Now Carlo being chased down by Bok, and with the Laguna, he's going to have more than enough to take him out. They are heavily reliant on Shanks landing a very nice black hole as Bob. He's going to find Bok. Does land the light striker range. They want to take down Motion Times immediately as Bok is trying to swap around and make it hard for them, but he's lost his first line. A nice start for Execration as the Stone Gaze is going to be dropped by Yoe, but they'll wait out. Krish in the meantime with an Avalanche toss, but doesn't really land on much. So just keep going. Tino is there onto Bok. That'll be the secondary life. The Remnant's gone. It's Krish trying to run, but surely has no way out of this. Bob hands the tips over. Krish is going to drop on the Tiny. Brown going to be the aggressors. Everything's still available here for Execration. The Krish, immediate jump in onto the Timber with the Solar Guardian. Tino is surely going to drop and does. A great team fight start, at the very least, for Daedalus instead. Palos. Show himself. Nice swap in. Bok with a great initiation. There's no Aegis up on Palos, but he's going to keep going anyway. Onto the Vengeful Spirit. They'll take down Bok. He's still got the Remnant up. Tino, though, with an aggressive jump in. Chains out. Looking for another target. Is going to go right after Yoe as they do break him up, but it's not going to matter. Tino, he'll just keep going for more. Really went on a hold back like Medusa. And they do. Enough that they'll get the top tier 3 tower. Execration. That's not going to save the top racks, however. It is gone. Execration, they'll buy back now on TNC, trying to get that bench working. Toss back, though, is not going to be onto Palos. So the Bristleback is fine. Instead, they'll swap back Bob on the Lena, but Shanks, he'll jump in with a black hole. Global silence. It is going to be cancelling it straight away. So Bob, he is going to lose his first life. There's your refresh orb coming out. Shanks, perfect timing, has another one. Will jump in surely. Not quite yet. Instead, Palos, he'll get the job done himself. Bok is gone again. Yoe trapped up on the Medusa, dropping way too down low and is dead. No buyback available. Execration, they may have pulled off the victory here. What does that mean, Jonathan?
It's fine, Lodi. It's fine, Idol. It's fine.
Well, at least Palos offering his counseling services here to TNC. As Bok gonna be chased down again. Carlo getting all the tips here. Even though Carlo has not said a word, Krish, he's the one who's been talking and the one getting punished as Shanks will drop a black hole, catching all of them once again. Onto the T-balls they go. Krish, he has brought back. Maybe they can find Bob a second time and they will. He does have buyback, but they've got the mega creeps up. Nothing to really be afraid.
Throw hard enough. You have to be a bit cautious for execution. But Palos.
We can talk about anything happening right now. John Shanks, he's been caught out. Palos, he's getting aggressive, but he does have to be somewhat cautious. Palos, no! You can't do this after you spoke Palos. Another swap out from Bok. Palos is in trouble. BKB will wear off very, very soon. Another stun out. Krish, he's got him. Okay, he's got no...
It's good for execution, but they have to work their angles. Because now, without the threat of black hole, the stuns...
Oh, boy. There goes another one, John. Vincenzo is down. Will commit his own buyback. Yoe will keep going for the T3 tower, but it looks like there's a very long chain available. He'll be fine. Divine Rapier is now up, but Yoe wants to get to the high ground. Bok may get caught out. Oh, in fact, they both got caught out. Krish forced to jump in again. Midnight Pulse is down. Black Hole can't come out yet. The Global Silence was there in time as they will go back in onto the Bristleback. Palos is gone. Shanks might drop here, though he will just blink out. He's still got that Black Hole available. Carlo, he's going to be all right. Not really, though. Bob, has he...
Does have the one BKB black hole, and there's no global silence, there's no stone gaze. And that could be their opening here. If they find a good angle on Shax, that could spell the end of the game.
Ancient is exposed. Yo, we're going to jump in. Black hole is there. Shanks, he'll hold him down on the Deucer. He's still got the Divine Rapier, and they do clip off the Ancient, so they are going to try and fight back, but they're losing too much mana on this Deucer. Still in the Midnight Pulse. Yo, we're about to drop and is gone. Right. That's it. GG's called. They've had enough. Execration, they have not thrown this game. And Bob says, nice game. Well, there you go.
Yeah. He says, nice game. He was handing out the tips. He gave it a question mark. He was feeling himself there, Bob. But Execration, let me tell you, that was a bit shaky. Early game once more looked really good.